Hey everybody, this is Christopher Small, and this is episode 92 of the Building a Law Firm podcast. What is up, everybody? Super excited to be here. I'm pumped. And today, well, if you're new to the show, welcome. If you're not new to the show and you haven't subscribed, go subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. But what this show is really all about is helping you make your first six figures with your law firm or your next six figures with your law firm. I'm sharing secrets, insights, tips, tricks, strategies for that I use for my own law firm, my own CMS law firm, so that you can do the same with your firm and sort of get to where you want to go. Sound good? Good. Today, so I think I'm gonna try to get in a rhythm here with some of these podcasts moving forward, where I share little secrets and nuggets with sort of the core things that work for me in my law firm. And you've heard me talk about Infinity Clients Workshop. If you're not a member, you should be. buildingalawfirm.com/infinity. But there are sort of a few general categories of things that I've used with my law firm to help me get to where I am, and that I teach and show and sort of pull back the curtain on everything that I'm doing there. Those things are sort of mindset, networking, right? Automation, email marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads, things like that, okay? And what I've decided that I think I'm going to do, I've got enough, I do like 8 episodes a month. There are about 8 of these core categories. I think I'm just going to start doing is every month talk a little bit or expose a secret within one of those categories. I'm just going to do that until you decide to go and check out Infinity Clients Workshop and come and join me, basically. Because the stuff that I'm telling you works, and you can use it to your advantage, and you can use it to help your law firm today. But if you want to go faster, if you want to get to the next level, if you want to get over the hump, if you just are starting out and you're not sure what to do, then Infinity Clients Workshop is the place to be. And you can learn all this other stuff. So I'm just going to use this podcast as carrots to give you little nugs, give you little tips and tricks, give you some things that will work, and sort of guilt you into coming and joining me in Infinity Clients Workshop, because it's the place to be. So today, though, what we're talking about are Google Ads secrets, right? The biggest mistake that I see when people are doing Google Ads. And Google Ads for me is something that works very well for me. Okay, and if you're not marketing, if you're not spending money on advertising and marketing, then you are never going to get ahead in the game. Okay, I have talked about this before, but it's one of the things that really held me back for a long time was my reluctance to adopt paid marketing strategies. Okay, there are tons of people out there that are waiting for you to put yourself in front of them, and if you are not paying to be there, then you're missing out on opportunities. Okay, that's all I'll say about that. The biggest mistake that I see, though, is, and it's a mistake that I see often across the board with these sort of different platforms, when people decide that they're going to use them and learn them and adopt them, right? And the biggest mistake that I see is is this, what I will call paralysis by analysis, right? You decide, okay, I'm going to do a Google Ads campaign, and you think to yourself, all right, well, I should probably learn a little bit about it. You get in there and you find something, you start looking around, you start reading articles, you start seeing that Article A says you should do this, Article B says you should do this, Article C says you should do this up here, Article D says you should do this over here. And so what you start doing is you with the best of intentions, by the way, you start formulating this plan, you start thinking, all right, you start making a list of all the things that you need to do, and what happens is at the bottom of the list of these 100 things to do is turn on my ads. Okay, so you start doing all this work up here, you hit a snag, you're not sure what to do, so you stop. Okay, and it just simmers for a little bit, and then maybe you do a little bit more work, okay, another snag. It sits there for a little bit, and all the while what's going on is nothing, right? You're not presenting your ad to anyone, you're not getting any feedback, you're not getting any clients. Yes, you're not spending any money, you're not taking any risk of failure, which is the scary part internally. It's not even scary to your pocketbook, trust me, you can make money with this. But It's the place that I see people getting hung up all the time. You want to get too fancy. You want to get too complicated at the beginning. And what ends up happening is nothing. You end up running no ads. You end up getting no clients. You end up getting no results. But it feels like you're doing a lot and it's not working, right? So the way that I kind of adopt approaching all of these platforms is to come up with something very simple to just get started. Just get something live, get something out there, get some feedback, get a feel for the way that the platform works, and start to see how things happen. You can always adjust on the fly as you go. And so that's it. Pretty simple and straightforward, right? Looks like this is going to be a short episode, but I think it's an important enough point that I don't want to really layer on anything on top of that. I was having a conversation with somebody in Infinity Clients Workshop the other day, and it's been like 6 weeks. He's fallen into this exact same trap. Okay, it's been 6 weeks, no ads running. He's waiting on this, he's waiting on that, he's putting this together, he's putting that together, and I'm telling him, look, just put an ad out there. I started with a basic ad. It wasn't exciting, it wasn't fancy. I didn't have all the bells and whistles on it, but it had gotten me a client consistently about every 10 days, okay, since I started it. And, for him, if 6 weeks, 10 days, that's like what? 6 times 4, right? Hold on. Wait, 7 times 6, 42 days. That's 4 clients that he's potentially missed out on, right? That could be like $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 that should be in his pocket. That's not, right? And he could have spent, by the way, only like, let's say he maybe spent in that 6 weeks $500, to make $15,000. Would you make that trade? I would, all day, every day, and I am. So just remember to just sort of take some action, get something out there, start to get some feedback, and then build on top of what you're doing in the future. As your expertise increases, your sophistication with the way that you do these ads can also increase, and all of that will work. And that's the way that you should approach it. Don't go for all the crazy complicated, sophisticated stuff. Do what's simple. Do it now. See what happens, okay? So, to recap, Google Ads secret for today. The biggest mistake that I see people making is trying to get too fancy, waiting too long, and not just putting something out there to the market to try to start getting some feedback, okay? It's not difficult. It's not scary, and it works, okay? So, remember, if this stuff sounds good to you, if you want to go to another level, if you want to go faster, if you want to hang out with other cool law firm owners, Infinity Clients Workshop is the place to be. buildingalawfirm.com/infinity. All right? Hope to see you inside, and I'll talk to you again in a few days. See ya.